Ever wish you were a little bit taller? Maybe even wish you were a baller? Well, no one does more than Adam. Listen to his unbelievable story in The Dwarf Giant.
Adam had always been picked on for his size. He was extremely short for his age of 18, standing at just under 5 feet. And it wasn't just his height that was teased. He wore large shoes to match his large feet. That gave him an odd appearance. His hands were so large that he would engulf the hand of anyone he met. He loosely resembled a monkey. But Adam didn't care what anyone had to say about him. He was determined to prove the world wrong. So, when fellow students of Adam had enlisted into the army, he saw this as the perfect opportunity to show everyone what he was capable of. He knew he could run fast. He was small enough to crawl beneath the circled barbed wire barriers. He had even been practicing taking apart and reassembling his father's handgun. He was ready. Upon entering the medical tent set up in his local town, he watched as all different types of men enlisted. Excitement flooded his veins as the doctor called his name in for a basic physical examination. He stood and gave a sly nod to anyone who would look his way before stepping behind the curtain with the doctor. The doctor, however, was quite taken aback by his stature. He asked Adam to stand atop the scale while simultaneously checking his height. Adam wasn't ready to hear the doctor's conclusion. He was technically a dwarf. He had just missed the cutoff by inches. He was devastated by the army's rejection of him. That, coupled with the laughter of the boys who were able to join. This was supposed to be his moment, to show the world that he could do anything he put his mind to. It was like this unsolvable puzzle that he continued to play. His parents attempted to encourage him, though they knew he would never be enlisted. But that didn't mean he wasn't destined for great things. The determination within Adam would be renewed, and he would again attempt to enlist 1 year later. But again, he would be denied entry. And even more shockingly, he had gotten shorter since he attempted last to join. He was absolutely devastated, to say the least. He went home and his resolve evaporated into nothing. But something incredible would begin to happen within young Adam. Some say that the night he was rejected from the military was the night Adam began to grow. Over the next few years, Adam had noticed a sudden increase in his height. It started with his feet. Already wearing a massive shoe size for his height, it had almost doubled. His shirts were starting to get tight and his pants too small. His parents tried to help their growing son financially as he began to outgrow everything he owned. Clothes, furniture, doorways, and beds all proved to be too small for the now ever-growing Adam. Nobody could explain what happened to this little man. He was growing at a rate of 3 inches a year. Adam was absolutely loving every minute of it. People stopped picking on him now. If anything, they began to fear Adam. His rapid growth began to cause deformities in his face and back, giving him an ogre-like appearance. But Adam was immune to people's thoughts of him. They didn't like him when he was short, and they don't like him now that he's not. But when the military rejected him for his height, yet again, for being too tall, Adam thought this was all just a cruel trick. And the trick became even more sinister when his height outgrew his spine, forcing it to curve in different directions. The pain became unbearable, and Adam was forced into a bedridden existence. At the end of his life, Adam measured over 7 feet tall. His face no longer resembled the cute little Adam who was too little for life, and was now replaced with the haunting features of a man who quite literally outgrew the world.